Good morning, Nessie. It's Netta from Florida Zone 10A, and I guess it's going to be Funky Friday today. I'm going to go ahead and get the nest fertilized. I'm going to go down here and get the watering container, get it filled up with some 511, and get some juice out here in this nest. It can use it, so hold tight. Hopefully my camera don't fall over. I bought this little tripod. I have to be careful because I'm clumsy. Over here is my stash. So let me go find some 511. And of course the puck is lucky. I'm gonna put a little bit of neem oil in here too. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I don't need no help. A little bit of BT in there. I always put a little bit of BT in there or a little bit of neem oil. This is bloom booster. It won't hurt it. I did pick up that more bloom. I like that too. So I got all my mess in here. I hook it up to the system and it feeds it through with water. That's the good thing. If you ever use these little cups from, my husband was buying me these. And I got some more. I just to get them over there licking the thing. I got some more, but that's just a twice a year thing. I told you how I use my Miracle Grow. I tried using that little other one that I bought from the store that I got on sale for like $5, but for some strange reason, I feel like the juice don't come through on it. I've been using this thing every time I try to put this on here, I catch the devil. This process. I don't mean I catch the devil because the devil can't catch me, baby. He done try, honey. This life is on. And I don't got no gloves on. Hands gonna be funky. That's what it says. They ain't doing no good for no gloves on now. Funky Friday. So I'm gonna start over here Hopefully my camera, I have this right here. And y'all see this? I cut it back in and made a comeback. This is Amos and Linda, my citrus tree. This got some yellow Swiss chard, some type of tail, whole bunch of. This is the healthiest onion that I have in the nest right here. Y'all see it? And I keep feeding it. Plus, there's a tomato growing out of here, so I got a over there. And my Barbados cherry, I give it some juice too. So everybody get a little bit of the juice. In this bed here, got a red cabbage, tomatoes, and my orange, my lemon, it's my lemon tree. I'm gonna prop y'all up right here next to my what is that? A kumquat. It don't want to stand up. I don't want to break this, but I done tore up all the rest on. I can't stand this grass growing through here. I think in that container right there, those are turnips. Not turnips, but radishes. Radish and regular radish and daikon radish. Now right here on my orange tree, see those two? Them two covered up. I uncovered this one, but look at that. We got some fruit coming through. Y'all see the fruit right there? Let me see if I can hold it up. See if my hand gonna be in the screen. Right here. Two of them. I haven't showed my husband yet. I bought this tree for him. I didn't see that third one over there. So this is a kumquat. A kumquat. But what I was showing you is that this tree right here is uncovered. And look at the leaves. That looked like leaf miner damage. But those two are covered up and will stay covered up. And you can definitely tell the difference. This is my little pepper bush in here. She's doing fabulous. All those right there, all those are daikon. The daikons are huge. So I want to give them some space. I pulled my lilies up right there. Y'all see my lilies right there? I got to get them in some dirt. I shaved down my lemongrass and my citronella died for whatever reason. Now in this row right here, tomatoes, all kind of stuff. Tomatoes, cabbage, broccoli, radish, all kind of stuff. My grapefruit tree right there. I think she's not happy at all. I'm gonna go get her some citrus fertilizer. I'm not gonna fertilize my peppers too much right there because I did put some granules in them the other day. I need some gloves on. Let me go over here and show y'all the root size of this watermelon stalk. This watermelon branch. Look at the root. Look at the root stock on this bad boy. Y'all see that? Now the watermelon is growing over here. I gotta get my sugar cane growing. This is still all that mess from the watermelon, y'all. But that watermelon's still down in there. He all covered up in the grass. I'm gonna get Honey to go ahead and harvest him today. I said I was gonna let it die out, but I keep saying that and I ain't did. And it's not dying. It just keep growing. And then there's another little flower. I can't imagine another melon being up in there. But my goodness, look at some mold. But the root on this bad boy is just impressive. Look at that. Jeez Louise. I wasn't expecting that. And of course the mulberry tree, y'all see it. She done grew back again. I think that's enough water. I think I need to fertilize my oh yeah. Over here I put an extra tomato down in the ground. I don't know if it's gonna make it. Y'all see it? It looks good. During this time of season right now, this area right here will get no sun. None. But it'll get plenty of rain. That mustard's gonna get drowned out as soon as the heavy rain comes by. There's a lot of worms up in there. Now right here, remember right here, I had my dragon fruit in there, but you couldn't see it because there was a beautiful flower in there, which I took it out. I took my dragon fruit out to see what was going on because I really wanted to put it in here because nothing seems to be growing in this area right here. So I'm going to have the dragon fruit trellis this area. Took my dragon fruit out full of nematodes. So I cut the root off, threw it in the garbage, and stuffed it in here. And I was watching a little clip yesterday with how the lady was trellising her dragon fruit, and I'm just gonna have to trellis it up this right here because nothing else seems to want to grow in here. These little dwarf tomatoes ain't doing nothing. They should be big. These are growing. So anyhow, I put that plant right back in there because she seemed to have been unbothered by nematodes, and I love that little plant. I got to figure out what it was. I snatched it up out of there. I don't know what that green is that I put in there, that brassica, but I put it in there. I'm hooked on something. There's a red cabbage down here and something else, I don't know. I had them covered up. Do y'all see it? Nope. I had them covered up with these little boob tubes. But this flower right here is prolifically growing. There's a pineapple in here. This is my pepper, which I said I'm stuck on something. There we go. Let me give him some water. I put regular fertilizer in here the other day. This is that Pro Mix I just kind of put in there. It is hydrophobic big time. But I just put it in there to help cover the roots. And that's another pepper over there. That's a Cubanelle and something else. I don't know what's else in there. Probably a bell pepper. I need to straighten the pot up. But let me show y'all my pepper. Y'all see my pepper right there? Look at my pepper right here. There's one right here, and there's one right there. But I told y'all, it's all kind of stuff out here. This is like I'm at a knot. I'm at a knot, so the water flow has stopped. There we go. So over here somewhere, all over here. Oh, you gonna fall? Nope. All over here are peppers, tomatoes, and it gets really dry. Looks like another brassica growing. Something that died. My baby bought me some fertilizer, so I'm going to come back through here and top off a lot of this stuff. But the brassicas seem to be doing okay. That's the cabbage. I think that's the cabbage. I don't know what they are. Cabbage, broccoli. Over in this spot right here, everything struggles. It doesn't really get much water. I have to very intentionally water in this area over here. But I did put 2 more tomatoes right here while I'm watering. In the event, I got to trellis it up that one or that one. I don't want to be talking to my neighbors like I'm talking to myself. And they're probably used to it by now, but they pay any attention that I'll be out here recording. So yeah, I'm gonna come out here and top off this area here. Now my little pomegranate right here, the cucumber done attached himself to it. And there's 2 pineapples back here, and there's 1 area, but I put them right there strategically because of nematodes. Even though these leaves look like this, I've learned over my gardening journey, it don't matter. Oh shucks, I see nematode damage. I sure do. Then got in my container. Y'all see that? Those little knots? It's on my tomato. Sugar honey iced tea. But y'all see, she's still growing because her roots have tapped into the earth. So she's still a good 4 foot, 5 foot tall. So I'm gonna give her plenty of nutrition. I'm gonna top her off with a whole bunch of soil. I'm gonna throw a handful of crab meal in there, and I'm gonna keep it growing. Let me get this pineapple some juice. I knew I had another copper down here somewhere. I couldn't find it. I just ordered another one. Shucks. I tried to grow some flowers in here, but they didn't take. I do have some strawberries coming. So, and I also ordered me a couple more tiers of these chocolate ones. There you go. My dwarf tomato project was an epic fail. Haven't seen one little tomato yet. Let's go on the other side here. Oh, I see a bloom on my tomato down here. And I don't know if this is one of my dwarf tomatoes. I just said it was a fail. But somebody has a blossom on them right here. This is a dwarf tomato right here also. I took them out of that growth stock and put them in the ground. Hopefully that I will get some production. I know this is a dwarf. This is a dwarf. That's a volunteer red crumb. And I plant all kind of stuff out here and nothing germinated. This was taller, but I put it on its side and that one. I put them on their side and buried them. And it got a little bit healthier. But I don't see nothing on this one. Now, that's that volunteer crumb or black purple or whatever it is. And it's growing out that side pocket up this little bitty green tower right here. And it's huge. And I'm just letting it sprawl all out. I see some production here, but I haven't seen the tomato yet. I'm gonna bring a couple sticks over here to stake it up. Yeah, the tomatoes were long and lengthy. I wrapped them around and put them on put them on the side to get some production out of them. I really want some production out of this dragon fruit plant right here. And this little pom-pom plant, it'll grow back. The Tabasco peppers and the habaneros are prolific. That mustard right there was a volunteer mustard, and I put it in that container. I'm gonna got a knot somewhere. The water went off. But y'all know that these two peppers right here were in my green stock, and I put them in these containers. Now I hope they don't get affected by the nematode. This is nematode soil. I had what was in here? I had something in here and I took it out, and it had been affected by the nematode. So I put the volunteer mustard that was over there. I put it in there, and it seems to be doing just fine. I've learned a couple things. Don't give a snot about a nematode. Mustard. I cannot seem to get my topsoil to come on. The mustards, marigolds, cosmos, sunflower, pineapple. That new flower I just found over there, they don't care nothing about the nematode. My husband had went on to clean out my little thing the other day. You'll see pineapples all throughout the list. Now right here is the I can't see, the sun so bright, it's beautiful. Yeah, right here, this is the habanero. And I just harvested these probably about a week ago. They already up and at them. Oh, my camera done fell, y'all. Y'all down there on the ground. Let me get these little seedlings planted in, watered in. Oh, and my stylet getting ready to come out. Am I still recording? Oh goodness, we all Willy Wonka, y'all. This is not as stable as my big tripod, which is understandable. I need to go get it, but I was just dragging it. Right now, I'm just watering my eggplant. Get that all nice and watered in real deep. This is my new flower to the nest. I put one over there. I have that one right there. I potted in the pot. I got that needs a trellis. I'll be buying a trellis soon. That one's for my co-worker, and that's the mum I've been wanting. I picked up. So yeah, and my peace lily is absolutely not happy being out here in the garden. She wants to be in the shade. So this is my eggplant. I want to dig this up, but I don't know. I kind of want to put these in some individual pots because they just look a mess. Yeah, they just look a mess. But I see some, to prop you up. Well, it looks like it's going to give me an eggplant. So this one was about dead and this one right here was dead and came back. This is one of the new ones. I think this soil in here is too thick. And I want to get in there and put some perlite in there and enrich it a little bit more. I had to stop right in front of that. I done got caught in the water system, and I had to stop right in front of my camera and get wet all up because it was gonna shoot water on my camera straight on. Now I had put the water system on too so that I can fertilize, but I was taking too long. Now right here are my carrots. I just watered them in again. All right, nesties, thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, good grief.